Miles, everyone, and welcome. Colleen here. So today I got a Temu haul for you. It's a bit smaller haul, but I got some really cool stuff. It is all craft related except one item that I got for my kitchen. So, oh, hello, Leo. So my cat is watching me right now. Hopefully he doesn't jump up on the desk. Okay. So this is what I got for the kitchen. And basically it's kitchen scissors. And I like the corrugated edge on the one blade. And what I found interesting is I've never had a blade like this before. It has a bottle opener on the one side. So I like that it has this cover to go over the blade. And mine's still fine, except it's pretty old now, so I thought I would update and get a new pair. Plus, lots of times it's dirty, so another pair would be great to use. Well, the other one is in the dishwasher getting washed, right? Okay, so I got those. And then I got some basic quilt batting. Just a large piece of quilt batting because I want to do some things that I will need it for. I want to do a runner for my buffet cabinet. So that's what I got this for, is I want to experiment. I've never quilted. I have done quilting on journal covers and stuff, but I want to try doing a table runner. And if I'm liking it, I might do some more quilting type items. But I am certainly completely a beginner when it comes to quilting. Okay, so I got that. And it's a big, big piece that will work for quite a few projects, I think. And then I got these they're handles, leather, or faux leather, I would say, probably. Let's see. The rivets. Okay. So I got these I make crochet bags. And I thought I'd do some and use some handles like this. Yeah, so this is a 2-set. So you could have 2 handles or 1 handle for each bag that you're doing, depending on what the bag is like. So they're good long size. So that's what I got those for. And I want to sew some bags too. So one or the other, the crochet or the sewn, I will use those on. And yeah, they were very, very good price. So that's why I thought I would try them. Because lots of times I make my crochet bags. I crochet my handles as well. Okay, there we go. I'll have to put this so that I can close it so I don't lose these down here. But I'll do that later. And then, again, with sewing things like bags and such, I got this, and it is disappears with heat. I believe it's not a water. I wanted the heat because lots of the things that I will do with fabric, as in journals or such, may never get washed. And I don't want to wet it when it's on a journal either, when the cover is a journal. So I got this pen, so you can use it, a fabric pen basically. And there's several refills. I think, actually, I might have ordered some more of these accidentally in another order that I had placed. But anyways, so that's what these are for. So it comes with like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 10 of them. So I shouldn't, if I accidentally ordered them again, I will never need to get them again. I will I don't think, unless I really get into sewing. So basically these, you iron or put any heat of whatever on it and the line will disappear. Okay. So then I got these. These are called transfer. What are they calling these? I know it's on here somewhere. But basically what it is you for your printer, and you can make different stickers. So, and they're transparent. Transparent, that's it. I thought it was on here. That's why I'm looking. Yeah, transparent sheets. There's 10 of them. So basically you run it through your printer, make your stickers, and then the stickers are transparent. They don't have that white border, right? So then they just peel off like that after you put it through your printer. So that's what I got those for, is because sometimes you want an exact image for a sticker in a journal. And so this way I can make it myself on my printer, right? So that's what I got those for. Oh, I forgot to put a disclaimer at the beginning that I don't give out prices because this is a worldwide marketplace. So every country's prices are going to be slightly different. But all the prices are very, very competitive with Temu, just so you know. And I will link below what I can, as always, down below in the description box. I'll let you know if it's sold out or discontinued, etc., if I cannot find the link. Okay, and the disappointment in this one was I'd gotten this package. I really liked the container of this chalk. As you can see, it arrived and it was all broken. So, of course, I asked for a refund, which was disappointing. This is Taylor chalk. But, yeah, I imagine I could use some of these pieces, but they're never going to fit in this nice, lovely container. That's why I liked it, was the container that it came in. So that was disappointing. And I'm a little afraid to order it again because I think it'll probably just do the same thing in shipping and break all apart. So I do not recommend this. I probably won't even put it in the description box below. Okay, and then I had ordered a circular self-healing mat that's like a Lazy Susan. I forget what they call them. So basically on the bottom it has a Lazy Susan so that you can move it as you're cutting. And it was just a nice little small one that I thought I could use in my craft room. But instead I got this really long. How long is this? It's in centimeters. So centimeters, there's 60 centimeters. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe this side is inches. Because I'm in Canada, so we do have the metric system, but we also still use the imperial system. We kind of have, you know, something from each of them, because when we changed over, some things people just did not take to. And being my age, I went through school all the way to grade 10 with the imperial system, and then all of a sudden they said, you have to learn the metric and forget all about the imperial. And that was really, really difficult, because what we basically did is we learned the metric system and then converted it into the imperial. So that's why we still have, like for cooking, we use half cups and tablespoons and teaspoons and such. We don't use metric. They tried that too, to put out recipe books with all of the measurements in metric, and they just didn't sell at the time. So that's why some things are still in the imperial system. And like my grandchildren have learned just metric math, so it's going to slowly fade out. But someone like me, I still use inches instead of centimeters when I'm crafting. But anyways, I got sidetracked there. So it looks like, oh no, this is all metric, but that's okay. I will, if I end up using it, I think I'm going to only use it for cutting a long piece of fabric or something, because this is certainly not what I wanted at all. And so of course I asked for a refund on this as well, but they tend to just tell you to keep it, donate it, that type of thing. So that's why I still have it. I'll use it, I'm sure, in some way along the line in all my crafting adventures. Okay, that was a little bit of a long explanation for that, but so I do not have the link for that because that's not what I ordered. So I unfortunately do not have the link. Okay, and then I got this thread. It just was a really, really nice color. I just thought it was quite gorgeous, actually. It's got some sheen, as you can see, and it's a dark, dark gray. And grays and creams and blacks and browns. I use a lot of that type of thread. So this was just at an excellent price, and there's a lot there. So that's why I got that one. Then I just have a couple more items here. So I also, because I crochet quite a bit, I got these. And these are called knit blockers, but of course they work with your crochet as well. I have never really I never really learnt knitting. I tried it around the same time when I tried crochet, and I went off to the crochet and not so much the knitting. And I think part of it was I got, crochet is a faster result. So I took to that, and then life got really busy, so I never went back to learn to knit. Maybe one day I will. But anyways, these knitter blocks, it's for when you want to block your work. And I'm just trying to read here. 12 blocker. Well, we'll just open it. I can't really read that on there. I don't have my glasses with me. But when you're blocking your piece, you use these to help hold your piece. So you got several large ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you got 12 large ones, and then you got 8 of the smaller ones. So I just got these so when I'm blocking, these will just make it easier. I did use some pins. These, they're right here. I've been using these all the time. The T pins, just like that. And I have a little ones that are a little bit bigger, which work fabulous too. But then I seen these, and they had it at such a good price that I thought, you know, this is probably going to be simpler for me. So that's why I got it. Yeah, so crochet, knit, and lace projects, these are good for. Cool. Gosh, I couldn't imagine making lace. That would be very small work, wouldn't it, guys? But I'm sure there's people that love it. Okay, so those were nice to get. I'm going to enjoy those. And I'll put them with my crochet blocks that I use to stretch things on. And then the last thing I got, again, because it went on a great sale, was I got this for when I want to paint, create, canvas, whatever. And it's just an easel. And it has, well, if you can see that, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 different slots. So whatever you're creating, you can put it in the slot that's most comfortable for you. But it's very well made, very smooth. I like it a lot. This, I think, would also be very, very nice for people that do diamond painting and they don't want to bend over their table quite so much, keep their neck a little straighter. You could use something like this. A smaller piece, of course, but it would work. And there you go. So you can go as low or, well, this is the high point. Kind of hard to show. And then this is the lower point right there. But anyways, I was pleased to get this because I had injured my neck once and I was doing a lot of canvas, mixed media canvas work. And it would have been lovely to have something like this so that I didn't have to bend to look at my work like you do when you're working on your craft table, right? And so that's why I got this. There is standing tables and things that you can get that people like because they can stand or sit, but I have never got one. It's an expensive upgrade, so I don't really need it, so I never really thought of even getting one. But this will really help when I want to look straight ahead instead of down on my desk, if that makes sense. Anyway, that is my haul this time. And like I said, I will definitely put the links to everything down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps this community to grow. And I want you all to have a crafty, crafty day and a lovely, lovely day. And we will see and talk to you soon. Bye for now.